I lived, bitch. That's really why I was gone for an entire month, just so I could make that joke. No. No, it's actually not that. Wow. I didn't realize I was gone for, like, literally almost a month. I think I was looking at my channel when I was setting up stream. Let me see. I think my last stream was literally a month ago. Yeah, it was a month ago, which is actually nutty. What day was this? May 26th. So yeah, it's June 28th today. So it's literally a month ago. And then my video, the last video I posted was nearly a month ago. I think it was May 31st I posted this one. Yeah. So, it's been a hot minute. I will explain what the frig happened, by the way. Like, don't worry, I'm prepared to explain that, and I'm going to. But yeah, I've been gone the entirety of Pride Month. Pride Month is supposed to highlight the gays, but instead it just made me disappear. Pride Month personally attacked me this year. Hashtag no clickbait. Hashtag true story. No, yeah. I guess I should fill everybody in on what the frick I've been doing this month. It's been a lot. There's a lot to talk about and kind of go over as to what I've been up to, what the frick happened in the first place, and then, like, what I've been trying to work on while I've been off for the channel, because there's some things that I was trying to work on for the channel when I was gone and MIA, that I do want to discuss today. There's a lot that I'm going to talk about. I also think it's really funny because if you watched my Futurama retrospective for season 2 video, I did put some stuff in there that was supposed to be targeted towards, like, lore, and a potential ARG that I've been working on. And I think it's a little funny. If you haven't seen it, definitely just watch, like, the beginning of it. The ARG stuff is in the beginning. I'm giving some spoilers to you guys about that, on where to find it. There is some stuff at the beginning of the video that is targeted towards an ARG I'm working on. And I think it's really funny that I dropped that and then disappeared for a month. Which is like, yeah. That wasn't planned. That wasn't intentional. None of this was planned, actually, and none of it was intentional at all. It just kind of happened. So, anyways, hello, Harlequin, welcome to the stream, and hello, Bones, welcome to the stream. Harlequin, I saw your message. You said, like, there's fireworks outside of your house going off not too far away, and I was like, they're celebrating you being first to the stream, obviously, no. They're celebrating me coming back. Forget freaking Canada Day that's happening this weekend. The celebration is actually celebrating me coming back to streaming. Because what, Canada Day is this weekend, I believe. I feel like I should know this. It's on Wednesday, which is really weird, but I think Wednesday is July 1st, and that's when Canada Day is. But then, in the States, it's 4th of July as well, so we have very close firework holidays. But yeah, there's no fireworks going off today right now. But I did hear some yesterday, and I'm sure I'm gonna hear a lot tonight too. I also have sparklers, but I did not light them yet. And I'm not gonna light them inside at my desk, because I think that would be really stupid. But they do exist, and I do have them for Canada Day. But it's, like, randomly on, like, Wednesday, which is weird. Yes, hello, Facade, welcome to the stream, and yes, it's on a Wednesday. It's very strange. But I don't think, like, obviously people are gonna have fireworks on Wednesday, but I think a lot of people were having them this weekend instead. It's a very weird day to have Canada Day this year. But I mean, it's the 1st of July. Like, you can't really plan that out on, like, a weekend, you know? Your model's tail will be like, watch me whip. Now watch me. It is kind of doing that. I haven't seen my VTuber model in literally so long. Ugh, how I've missed him. I love him so much. I'm just gonna stare at him now. It's been a hot minute. Guys, I feel like I don't even know how to, like, speak to anybody. It's been so long since I've streamed. Anyways, the good news, before I get into what the frick happened, because that is a whole freaking topic in itself. But the good news is that I'm better now. I feel better. I'm pretty much back to normal. And I'm okay. And everything's fine. There was a worry. I'm gonna go into it in more detail. Not all the details, but some of the details. And explain, because there was a worry there. There's a lot of big worries that I had, that were all health related. And it wasn't great. So, again, I'm gonna spare y'all, like, the details, but I'm gonna go over some of the stuff, and, yeah, it wasn't great. Sick, it was an understatement. I feel like I was definitely underplaying it a little bit in my my messages and my updates, but now you're gonna hear it straight from the cow's mouth, if you will. What the frig happened. But yeah, I'm gonna stop stalling for time, and I will explain what the frig happened. So, June 8th? Yeah, it was June 8th, because it was technically June 7th when this started. Like, it was a lot. It was something that stretched over multiple days for me. June 7th. I'm gonna set the stage for you guys. This is officially story time. June 7th, 2026. At, like, 5 p.m.? 4 p.m.? Something like that. It was, like, in the early evening. I was having the worst stomach pain of my freaking life. And it kind of just came out of nowhere. And I was like, I don't know what the frick's going on here. And I kind of woke up with, like, a little bit of stomach pain, but it wasn't anything, like, crazy. And then I just started having more stomach pain. And I'm like, well, this isn't good. And I had to go to work. So I was like, okay, well, like, it's fine. Like, it wasn't at a point where I'm like, I can't go to work. It was just not great. In hindsight, I should have probably not let it get to that point. In hindsight, I should have been like, yeah, this isn't good from the first sign of any stomach pain. But I was like, no, I'm fine. So I was like, I'm gonna go to work. And it will probably just go away on its own. It did not. Which, again, like I said, in hindsight, I probably should have taken it a little more seriously than I was at the time, but I didn't think it was what it was. So, anyways. Also, hello, Carson. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to Storytime, with your host, King, who hasn't been here for a month. Anyways. Okay, so I went to work, and anyone who knows me knows that I will, like, work my full shift. I'm not the type of person to, like, go home mid-shift or anything like that. Like, I very much like to show up to work. I don't like to miss work. Missing work bothers the shit out of me. Like, genuinely it does. So I don't like missing work, and I don't like going home early or anything like that. But, however, on this day, I worked, I think, I was 3 hours into my shift, and then I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, something was really, really wrong, with my stomach, and I was having, like, pain so bad that I, like, couldn't move, and, like, I couldn't even, like, my brain wasn't even functioning, or anything like that. Like, I was like, something is very wrong, and I can't be here anymore. So I ended up having to leave early, and I drove home. And I was kind of okay when I was driving home, but I was still having just like this horrible freaking pain. Like I can't even really describe it. Even like looking back on it now, like I don't even know. Like it just felt wrong. It was just pain. I was hurting so bad. Times like there were times where it would like cuz it kind of came in waves. It wasn't like all of the time. It would like come in waves, and when it came, it was like I can't even move. Like I think when I pulled into my driveway, I sat there for like a while because I'm like I can't even get out of the car. Like it I don't know. It was really bad. So I ended up going inside. I'm like, I'm gonna go take like a hot bath. So I took a hot bath. And I actually felt a lot better after that. I was like, okay, good. So that, calmed me down. Made me relax a little bit. And I was like, okay, maybe like I just ate something that upset my stomach and like I have cramps or something going on. But I was like, okay, that's fine. So I get out of the bath. Immediately after I'm out of the hot bath, I'm in pain again. And I'm like, this is awesome. So I was like, I'm gonna go lay down and I'm gonna try to go to bed. And it was like probably 11 o'clock at this point, and that is very out of character for me. I do not go to bed at 11 o'clock at all. Even if I have like something early the next day, I don't go to bed at 11 o'clock. Like, it's just like not like me at all. So I think my family knew something was like kind of off as well. But I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I was like, got curled up in my blankets, and then the chills started happening. But I was so cold and having chills, except my temperature was like through the roof. Like I had like a crazy fever. But I was extremely cold and I was like shivering and I was in pain and I couldn't move again. And I was like, good God, like what is going on? And I think that when I found out like I had a fever, but I was literally like covered in goosebumps, I was like, okay, something is wrong. And something was wrong before, but I apparently wasn't taking it as seriously as I think I should have. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. My mom, bless Pokemon, by the way, she was the true hero of this story. I don't want anybody to forget that. Pokemon damn near saved my life. I don't even think I'm exaggerating, to be completely honest with you. She was like, hey, something is wrong. Which is, I feel like it's something that everyone knew at this point, but I was like, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna go take a bath again. Like, no. So we ended up going to the hospital, which I'm gonna tell you guys this story about Canadian healthcare, and y'all are gonna be like, wow. So, I went to the hospital. I think we got there at like 1 a.m. We didn't get home the next day until 4 p.m. Yeah, we were there for 15 hours at the hospital. From 1 a.m. on like it was technically June 8th because it was 1 a.m., but it was like the June 7th. Like it started on that day, and then we ended up there at 1 a.m. And I did not get home until 4 p.m. 4 p.m. It was 15 hours. I'm not even exaggerating. I was there for 15 hours. And I barely slept at all. It was quite the adventure, I will say. And again, Pokemon, bless her soul, was there with me the entire time, keeping me freaking sane, because I was, like, literally going nuts. And, like, I don't even think that a doctor saw me for, like, 7 hours. So I was just there with whatever the frick was going on. I had no idea. I was so scared. I didn't feel good, obviously. I still had a fever. They gave me, like, Tylenol and Advil, I think, when I got there. And it was making me feel a little bit better, but as soon as it wore off, it was... Oh, God damn it, it was so bad again. And I was, like, freezing cold. Like, I remember, and Pokemon was telling me this, too. Like, I was trying to sleep on, like, the bed that they had. And I was so cold. that like the whole bed was shaking. And then I was like shivering and stuff, and I again didn't know what the frick was going on, so it was just like really scary. Eventually a doctor did see me, and he was like, okay, so we're gonna do like a couple of different like tests and whatever. He was like pushing on my stomach and telling me like, where does it hurt? And then this came up in conversation where it was like, it's probably your appendix, and I'm like, don't tell me that. I was like, don't tell me these things, bro. I don't want to hear that. Because if it's your appendix, number one, it could just explode. Number two, it's really bad if it does that. And number three, you have to get a surgery. Like, it has to be removed. Now, I've never had a surgery before. Knock on wood. I don't want to get one. They're very scary. And I was like, brother, I don't want to do this. I'm like, please say psych right now. There's no way this is happening. So that was kind of like the working theory for a while, that they thought that's what it was. But obviously they have to do tests. So they're like, we're going to get you to do an ultrasound, which I've never had an ultrasound before. This was a day of many firsts for me. Many medical firsts for me, which I was not thrilled about. As you could tell by me recounting the story to you guys. So they had me like waiting. I had to drink 2 cups of the most disgusting water I've ever drank in my entire life. It was so gross. But yet it wasn't the grossest thing I drank that day, because there's more parts of this outside of the beginning here. But first I had to drink 2 whole cups of water, and I wasn't allowed to pee. And when I was drinking the water, my stomach was hurting more because my bladder was full and everything is just like in pain. So I go have my ultrasound. I was fighting to stay awake the entire time because I was obviously laying down. And I was so tired at this point, and I barely got any sleep at all. So I was fighting to stay awake while having this ultrasound done. And the doctor who was helping me he was like, oh, like he was saying things to me, and I was like, uh-huh. And I was almost falling asleep. Like, literally, I remember just absolutely fighting with myself to stay awake. And it was kind of comical because I'm like, what happens if I fall asleep mid-ultrasound? Like, what happens? Like, is that awkward? I, like, didn't want to fall asleep because I was so embarrassed if I did, like, what, like, the doctor was gonna have to wake me up, and, like, that's so embarrassing. So I'm like, no, don't fall asleep. Because I feel like that would be freaking so embarrassing. Even though I know, like, I had a long freaking day, and a long adventure, but I was like, no, I can't fall asleep. So I didn't. I don't think I did. I might have fallen asleep for like a minute or two and maybe not remembered it, but I was fine. So they do the ultrasound to check my appendix, and they're like, yeah, we didn't see anything. I'm like, great, that's awesome. So what now? And they're like, we're gonna do a CT scan. And I'm like, oh joy. I, again, never had one of those in my life. And I was terrified again. Because if you don't know, it's those, like, really big, scary, circular machines that they, like, put you in. And it's, I don't know, they're terrifying. Like, I did not want this. And it was so scary. And this is the second thing, because I remember I said I drank those 2 cups of water that were disgusting. Well, when you get a CT scan done, you have to drink this stuff called contrast. And that tastes so bad. Oh my god. It was disgusting. And I had to drink 2 full water bottles of that. And basically what it does is it, like, coats your insides so that they show up, like, bright on the scan. And I'm like, what is this? Like, I don't know. Medicine and medical practices are so weird. Like, they're so weird. I have no freaking idea. They're actually insane. So I had to do that. They had me hooked up to an IV as well at this point. They also were taking, like, my blood tests and all of this stuff, so, like, a lot of stuff was going on while they were also doing this to try to see if it was my appendix, right? So, also, hello, argument. Welcome into story time. So anyways, I drank this stuff. They take me into the CT scan room. And I don't know if any of you have had a CT scan before, but they have to put something in your IV that's more of that contrast liquid. Like, there's so much of it that they just pump into your body. And I'm like, I don't know about this, guys. But, you trust the nurses and the doctors, I suppose. But, they have to put a thing into your IV that's more of this stuff. And then the nurse who was there helping me, she was like, it's gonna feel like you're peeing your pants. And I'm like, what? And she's like, but I assure you, you're not peeing your pants. And I was like, okay. Like, sure. Thinking that it wasn't, like, gonna be that bad. No, it felt like I was peeing my pants. And I was like, whoa. Like, it's such a weird thing. It was such a weird freaking thing. And it just feels, like, really warm. And I was like, this is so strange. And then the machine is, like, telling you, they don't even have, like, a person in there, like, telling you, like, oh, you're gonna breathe in and breathe out. It's the machine telling you that. And I thought that was really freaking weird, to be completely honest. But it was a nice machine, I guess. It was very polite. Argument, you've had a CT scan before. They're like this one I only had to get, like, my lower body. It wasn't my full body, so no, like, brain CT scan or anything like that. But it was still scary. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. It just wasn't fun. Also, this entire hospital trip, because I was going to bed, I was in Scooby-Doo pajamas. The entire hospital trip. I was in my Scooby-Doo pajamas, chat. And it was really funny. Because, like, obviously I didn't change. I was like, I'm just gonna go to the hospital. I'm not gonna, like, change first. So I was just here in my, like, fucking Scooby-Doo fluffy pants. Oh, it was an experience. Anyways, they do the CT scan. And I go back, and they're giving me more IV, like, fluids and stuff like that. And it was, like, a whole lot of stuff. And yeah, so argument, they thought it was my appendix. But the CT scan came back, and they're like, no, it's not your appendix. You have, like, an infection in your stomach. And I was like, what? I was like, pardon me? And they're like, we're gonna do another blood test. They had to do, like, a blood cultures test, so I got more blood drawn, which was so fun. I literally left the hospital, I think I had 4 holes in my arms. and one of them, oh my god, the one nurse, I don't even know what she did, but she put the needle in, like, a really weird way, and, it gave me this huge bruise on my arm. I still actually kind of have it. It's still slightly there. And this was what? Beginning of June? And I still kind of have this bruise on my arm. And I was like, girl. But anyways, I don't know. It was just something. It was something else. And I literally left the hospital with, like, 4 holes in... 2 holes in each arm is what it was. So, anyways, they did more tests. They were like, you're fine right now. And I did actually feel better, I will say. And I think it's because they were giving me, like, tons and tons of fluids and stuff like that. Because I had, like, the IV liquid, they were giving me water and, like, all of this, like, electrolytes and all of this other shit. So I was like, I am feeling better. So they were like, we're gonna send you home. We're gonna run these tests. We'll call you. With the results. But, like, you have a stomach infection. I was like, awesome. That sounds delightful. But whatever, I went home. And I slept for, like, I think 2 whole days. Like, I swear. I slept for, like, 2 freaking days. Or maybe not. It was, like, probably, like, a day and a half. But I slept for a freaking long time. Because that was just a lot. And it was just not fun. So, anyways. After that, I get a call. I finally find out what the fuck happened and what all this was. Chat, I had an E. coli infection. And I was like, pardon me, what do you mean? And they were like, yeah, so like, yeah, you have to like follow up with like public health and do all of this stuff. And I was like, excuse me. And they were like, you need to make sure you're drinking water. I had one that was like producing a toxin, okay? So they were like, yeah, like this is kind of bad. You need to make sure you're drinking water. You need to make sure you're monitoring everything. There's a potential that your kidneys could shut down. And I'm like, what the like, I'm laughing now. But in the moment, I was actually in tears. Like, it was not fun. Oh my god, it was not fun. Absolutely terrifying news, by the way, to receive. They told me, like, I had to eat, like, bland food. So it's like rice and like plain noodles and like what else was I eating? Like toast with nothing on it. It was just bread that was cooked more. No like butter, nothing. Nothing was allowed on it. Like plain crackers. Oh my god. It was not fun at all, and it was all of this stuff. And yeah, it was really, really freaking scary. I'm not even gonna lie. Because the thing is that there's nothing that you can, like, take for that. Like, you can't take antibiotics. If you take antibiotics, it makes it, like, 10 times worse, and it makes it even more likely that your kidneys can just shut down, which is terrifying. So you can't take antibiotics. You can't take any, like, other medicines that are, like, trying to calm any of the symptoms or anything like that, because the toxins can attack it. So you literally can't take anything. You just have to drink water and hope it goes away. And I was like, what are we talking about? Like, seriously? And it was this whole thing, and I had to, like, do more tests and all of this stuff, and then it got to a point where I think it was the Friday, some of my symptoms got worse, and I was back at the hospital. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because I was doing everything that they told me to do, but some of my symptoms got worse, so I ended up back at the hospital on Friday. I was there for another 7 hours while they did more tests on me. And I was like, please, like, what? And I think that's the day that I actually had, like, a full panic, like, meltdown. Like, it wasn't... I'm laughing about it now, okay? Because you either laugh or you cry, you know? And I want to assure everybody, like, I'm okay now. But... I wasn't okay in that moment. And, I am making light of it, because I think that's what I should be doing. Just as someone who kind of went through this. But in that moment, I was, like, terrified. Like, making, like, a mental will in my head. And there's like a part of this where like I know that I'm a person who overreacts about stuff. I definitely am someone who will get information and then think the worst. Like I'm very much a person like that. Like especially when it comes to like health conditions and stuff, it's always like a very quick jump for me to be like, this is it. You know what I mean? So this was not helpful for me at all. This is not information I wanted. This is not something I wanted to have, because I am very much an overthinker. I get easily worked up about stuff, and I, like, doom plot everything. So, I was kind of freaking out. Kind of is an understatement. I was actually, like, losing my mind. But they did more tests on me at the hospital. They actually told me that I was doing a lot better than I was previously. So when I went on Monday, which was the 8th, my results were way worse than they were on Friday. So I was getting better, and I'm like, okay. So that's a good thing. So I got cleared to go home again. I was okay. Still, I can't get any medicine or anything like that for it, so it's kind of just like, wait and see what happens. I'm like, awesome. Which also, I don't like either. Because when it's like, you know, when you're like sick, Usually the doctor will tell you, okay, you have this, take this medicine, and it will go away. But that just wasn't an option here. It was just like drink water and like electrolytes. And I was like, that I drink water every day. Like, what do you mean? So yeah, that wasn't awesome. That wasn't awesome at all. But I think that week was probably the worst week of it. Because of all the anxiety and just like finding out what it was and like being terrified with the news that I got, and just not really knowing what to do about it. But eventually, when I was sticking to this like diet, but the other thing with the diet is like it's not good food. Like there's only so many times that you can eat rice and plain noodles and like be okay with it. So it was getting to a point where I like wasn't really eating, which wasn't good because then I felt extremely tired. I wasn't getting nutrients and I had like no energy. And that also wasn't helping me either. You know what I mean? Like I was like, wow. And there was times too where I'm like, I can't even, like, my brain wasn't functioning because I wasn't eating properly, but I couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? So I was just like, well, this sucks. And hence why I didn't stream when I was off and I had to eat these certain foods because I was like, I can barely function in a day-to-day life where I was just kind of like resting and watching TV. There was no way I was gonna be able to hop on stream and like be like, I'm totally fine, because I wasn't. And yeah, I think that went on for probably like a week, maybe like half a week. Or maybe it was a week, I don't know. Once I started to feel a little bit better, I started to eat some other foods to just like reintroduce it into my diet. And it was kind of like a lot of trial and error of like if I would eat something and then feel sick again, or if I would eat something and then I was fine. So that wasn't fun at all. And I really think there was a moment there, and like Pokemon again was the saving grace of this whole situation, because anytime I was even like overreacting about something, she was like, you're okay. It's just my voice of reason the entire time. But I was telling her the one day, I'm like, I made a bowl of plain noodles for myself, and I had like one, and I looked at her and I was like, I'm going insane. Like, I'm like, I'm actually going crazy. Like, I can't be doing this anymore. And she was like, it's okay. Like, just eat your freaking noodles. Oh my god, it was not fun. Also, hello, J Master. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the cats inboxes, and also for the fish. I appreciate that as well. Anyway, so that was going on for a while. Finally, chat. Finally, I was feeling better, okay? And I didn't even mention this. The other thing about this is, like, I haven't been able to work at all because of this, because I work with food. And I can't work with food if I have a fucking E. coli infection. So I just was like, okay, great. This is lovely. All I can do is sit at my house and eat fucking plain noodles. I was going nuts. Like, I swear to God, there was a moment there where I'm like, I'm gonna start drawing on the wall. Oh my god, it was not fun at all. But yeah, so that was also another thing. But anyways, so time has gone on. I feel perfectly fine now. Probably like late last week, I was feeling perfectly fine. And like back to normal. Like totally back to normal. I'm totally back to normal right now. I feel completely fine. The only like thing that's kind of going on, because I'm still experiencing shit with this, okay? It's not even over yet. I just feel better now. But I still can't work because I'm still waiting for like the health department people to get my test results back. So I don't even have those. And it's always like a situation where they're like, yeah, we're gonna get the test results, and then I don't hear anything, and they're like, oh, the lab is closed. Like, chat, this is not technically the vacation I wanted from work. Like, I want to go back. It's actually bothering me at this point. So I'm still waiting for them to get back to me. I'm, like, hoping and praying that they're gonna get back to me, like, tomorrow. Or something. But, like, genuinely, I have no idea. Uh, which has been annoying, too, but it's, like, it is what it is. At least I feel better, you know what I mean? But I really, especially with me and, like, who I am as a person and my personality and what keeps my mind at ease, I want to have my test results. Because I want to make sure it's all out of my system. I don't want to have any of this in my system anymore. And I would greatly appreciate that being written on paper and given to me, you know? But I haven't technically gotten that. Which is annoying. But again, like, I feel totally fine. None of my symptoms have come back at all, which is good. And yeah. I don't know. But again, it's still going on because I don't have my results yet. Which is just fantastic. But, like I said, the good news is that I feel better. Hence why I am here today. Also, I didn't even mention this. When this was all going on, my car was also, like, completely broken. So that wasn't fun. And it was so... The car thing, I think, happened... When did my car break down? It was also, like, early this month. I think it might have been the Tuesday before I went to the hospital. Was it the Tuesday? Yeah, because I took Pokemom's car. I was using Pokemom's car on the day I went to the hospital. So, that also was another thing. My fucking car broke down. And it was like, yeah, your car is just freaking done for. You might have to buy a new one. And I was like, I can't buy a new car right now. Like, what? And then this happened, and I'm like, dude, I can't even think about buying a new car right now, dealing with all of this shit that's going on. I was like, wow. Life is just really testing me lately. Like, oh my god. And the car thing was, like, low-key ridiculous because my car was running completely fine. And then, all of a suddenly, it literally died. And I took it to the mechanic, and they were like, yeah, your car is fine. And I'm not even kidding you. In the span of, like, 15 minutes, they were like, yeah, actually, your car is not fine. It, like, won't start properly, and it won't go over 30 kilometers. And I'm like, pardon me? Like, what the fuck happened? What do you mean? Like, it was fine 15 minutes ago. What happened? And they were like, yeah, no, like, something's wrong with it. And I'm like, are you serious? They're like, you, like, cannot drive this car. I'm like, okay, like, what? Oh, yeah, that wasn't fun either. I only got my car, like, I did get it fixed, thankfully. Because the other thing about it was like, yeah, we could fix it, but it also could not work. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, okay. So, I have, my car is fixed now, but I literally think it only got fixed, what, last week? I think, no, when did it get fixed? It got fixed on Tuesday. It was this week. It was gone for the whole month, too. It's just freaking a bunch of shit going on. Like, I don't even know. There's a torture method where the subject is put in a white room with white clothes, white floor, white lights, and nothing but plain white food. Well, that I was literally just eating plain white food. Like, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Also, hello, Jujuka. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the wishing me better and stuff like that. Jujuka, the good news is that I feel a lot better now. Thank God. Because there was a moment there. I'm not even gonna, like, lie to you, chat. There was a moment when I was in the hospital and I was like, this is it for me. It was not fun. It was not a fun feeling. But I'm so glad that nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually crazy. Like, I kind of was thinking about it this month, and the other thing is like, my birthday was, what, 4 days ago? So, it's kind of a situation where I'm like, it's my birthday month, what is going on? Like, I don't need this right now. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, holy shit. Um, but it definitely is, like, a weird feeling, and it was a really weird feeling to have, and, like, be scared and stressed about it. And I'm just so happy that, it didn't, like, amount to anything. You know what I mean? Like, I was really, really scared. Also, Harlequin, you said your name is Lucy, and your pronouns are they, them. Oh, well, thank you for letting me know. I will definitely remember that. I like that spelling of Lucy a lot, by the way. I've only seen it a couple of times, but I like it with the I instead of, like, a Y. I think it's just cool. Anyways. But thank you for letting me know. But yeah, no. I don't even know what I was saying. It's been a weird month, chat. It's been a really weird month. And there was a point there too where, like I was saying, I was like not in the greatest headspace. But I'm much better now, I want to say. And I like am so lucky and blessed that I have such a good, like, support system in my life when it comes to my family and my friends and everything like that, because, you know, I had people, like, checking in on me. I had people reaching out, like, making sure I was okay. Pokemon again, #1 MVP through this whole freaking nonsense that I was going through. But it was a situation where it was like, I can't be streaming. Like, and it has nothing to do with, like, you know, you guys or streaming in general, because I love streaming. Like, I really do. It's one of my favorite things. It's something I always look forward to when I have streams, like, set up. It's something I always, like, it brings me joy. It makes me happy. I get to connect with you guys. I feel like you guys are also a part of my support circle in a way as well. So it's never been, like, a thing where it's like, oh, streaming is, like, a chore or something like that. It's never been a thing like that. It's always more or less been a situation where I feel like if I'm not in a good mental state, I don't, like, I'm a person who definitely wears their emotions on their sleeve in a way, and I think that that's good, you know what I mean? And it's something that I've always kind of done. I'm not good at, like, hiding emotions or pretending to, like, be okay when I'm not okay. If I'm upset, y'all will know. You know what I mean? Everybody I talk to will know if I'm upset or if I'm not doing okay and stuff like that. And it's always a situation, especially with everything that I was going through this month, I was like, I don't want to bring that energy to a stream, because I always want my streams to be lighthearted. Hence why I'm talking about this whole situation where I had a moment where I'm like, I'm gonna die. And I'm laughing about it. I'm laughing about it now, you know what I mean? And granted, again, I think I was overthinking it in the moment, which I also think is why I can probably laugh about it more now with y'all, that I'm recounting the situation. But I wanted to make sure that I was in a better headspace where I could bring this story and, like, bring some light to it and, like, laugh about it and share this information, you know, as more of, like, a hashtag story time. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say, though, right? Like, I didn't want to, like, bring bad vibes into a stream, or stream when I wasn't, like, fully there, especially those, like, days where I was, like, eating nothing and my brain was not functioning properly. I feel like those would have been not fun streams, especially if I was playing, like, I don't even know what game. If I was playing some game that involved, like, puzzles, y'all would have wanted me to end the stream. Like, I was watching Futurama while I was, like, recovering as well, and I was trying to write down notes for my season 3 retrospective, which I did get all of my notes for that. After season 3, though, I gave up. I gave up because I'm like, I don't have the brain capacity to form any thoughts. I think even, like, near the end of season 3 of my notes, none of it makes sense. I think I actually have it on my phone. Wait, is it on Google Docs? I think it's on Google Docs. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up, because there was just, like, actual ramblings near the end of that. And it was low-key so funny. I don't even know where it is. I have to try to find it. Is it this one? Yeah, I found my notes. So the beginning of the notes actually, like, make a lot of sense. And then I have notes that are just like, good episode. Just fucking good episode. Great episode. Those are in the it's the same episode I'm saying this for. Good episode. Great episode. What about this one? Too topical. Sad face. I don't even have any notes for... So, episode 12, Insane in the Mainframe, all it says is H. It's just the letter H. And then, this episode 13, my only note is the can opener is randomly in the ship's area instead of the kitchen now. Oh, I'm so happy that I have my plain noodle torture delusion notes. That's so good. I'm gonna have to rewrite some of these notes because I have no idea why the only note I have here is the can opener is randomly in the ship's area. But yeah, this is kind of how my brain was functioning to this during this time. This one just says Tom Kenny voice acting very cool. I think I should just actually read this how I wrote it for my video. I don't know. The thing longer is randomly here. Ha ha ha. For like one scene. It's very funny. I'm not joking. These are my actual notes, chat. Like, these are my actual notes. Can I pull this up? Hold on. I need to show you guys that I'm not joking. I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Oh yeah, you can. Look. H. It just says H. The can opener is randomly in the ship's area now. And then, where's the freaking Finglonger one that I just died laughing at? Yeah, the Finglonger is randomly here. Ahaha. For like one scene. It's very funny. What is this? Him and Fry immediately butt heads just because they are toxic yaoi coded. These are so delusional. I can't. I can't. What is this? Like, the beginning of them are actually... Like, the beginning is actually fine. I think I have actual good notes at the beginning. Like, you can see that these are definitely more well-structured. And then it just becomes point form and nothing. Like... It just... I don't know. I don't understand. But it does make me laugh a lot. The last note on here is he did the nasty and the pasty, by the way. I think there might actually... Is Roswell the Angel the last season of this? I feel like I might have missed an episode. I'm talking about Scooby-Doo here. That's... The ending is so sad, chat. God damn it. God damn it, what? Yeah, I have a lot of work to do with these notes, as you could definitely tell that I was losing nutrients in my brain as this goes along. But yeah, that's a look into how my brain was operating. So, my brain doesn't operate great on streams as it is, and I did not want to bring that energy to my streams. unfortunately. As funny as it would have been, I just feel like that wouldn't have been good. Also, hello, Bacon. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, the crash outs are plentiful this year for us. Yes, actually true. I love Tomodachi Life. I bet you put Guzma on your island. I haven't yet, but I want to. I really do want to. Grand H, we're back in 2017, literally. Yeah, I don't know, but that was kind of a look into what my mental state was like, which is funny, but also, like, I definitely needed something. Like, I wasn't even really eating protein, and I don't think that that's good. Like, it wasn't great. But again, luckily everything's been going good. I had sushi today, and Friday. I've had sushi twice. I've been eating good, and I've been really good. Also, yes, Guzma tattoo spotted. We love the Guzma tattoo. It says LOML. If you don't know what that means, it means love of my life. I haven't made Guzma on my Tomodachi Island yet. I did make new people on my Tomodachi Island chat. I'm sorry I played it off stream again. And I apologize, but I wanted to play it on my birthday because I wanted to see what happens when it's your birthday when you play Tomodachi Life. If you're wondering what happens when it's your birthday and you play Tomodachi Life, it's actually really cute. So, my Mii, obviously, it was their birthday as well. So, Peach and our son gave my Mii a birthday cake. And then they sung happy birthday and stuff like that to them. And then, the Mii's also sang happy birthday to me. And it was really great. And it was very cute. Unfortunately, chat was there. And chat was singing happy birthday to me as well. But it was funny because, like, they take, like, a group photo at the end and chat was by himself in the back row. And I was like, okay, chat. But it was very nice. I enjoyed it. But then, because I also did log into the game on my birthday, right? I was like, I want to see what everyone's up to. Melkchan and chat got into a fight. And I've never had my Miis fight each other before. Like, I've never had that happen yet. But I opened the game, and Melkchan was just freaking out, and I was like, what's going on? So I went to go check on her, and she was literally in her house punching the air and, like, freaking out and screaming about chat. I was like, hello? So I, like, talked to her. And she was like, I'm so angry with chat. I hate him. And I was like, what happened? Like, I didn't know what happened. But I guess in the time frame that I was gone, something happened with them. So I calmed Melkchan down. And then she went to go talk to chat. And chat obviously was like, I forgive you. So they're friends again. But that was the first fight that I've ever seen happen on my island, and I thought it was really funny. I almost didn't want chat to forgive Melkchan. I kind of wanted them to just be enemies. Forget enemies to lovers. What about lovers to enemies? What about that trope? Also, argument, you asked who else fell in love with Markiplier? No one. But also, Amy and Mark now live together in my game. So I think Mark asked Amy to move in with him, like, near the end of when I was playing, and she said yes, so they're living together now. They're still not dating, which is a little sad, but they do have mutual crushes on each other, and like I said, they're living together. So I'm very happy about that. I'm hoping that that goes somewhere. So it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen anyways. I'd like to play Tomodachi Life this week again. To kind of, like, show you guys what's been going on. I feel like it's been a while. I know we did a 12-hour Tomodachi Life stream. But I want to do another stream. Probably not another 12 hours. But definitely 12 hours. Lucy, you had an eyelash in your eye. Yeah, that sucks. That's not fun. I hate getting eyelashes in my eye. I also am, like, I wear glasses, so when I get an eyelash in my eye, it becomes a challenge of like, well, now I have to take my glasses off and I have to poke at my eyes and try to get it out. The new thing for me is I started growing out my hair a little bit more, so my hair is actually longer than it has been. It actually looks like my VTuber model's hair, except it's not split dyed. My hair is blue actually now. IRL, my hair is blue. But I'm growing it out, and it actually looks like the length of my VTuber model's hair. So I have like long bangs, and my bangs will get caught in my eyes under my glasses, and that drives me absolutely insane. Probably more bothersome than an eyelash, honestly, too. It's not fun. Anyways, but yeah, I want to play more Tomodachi Life, and we will be playing that. Fun fact, I also added more characters to my Tomodachi Life island while I was playing it on my birthday, and I'm now going to introduce you guys to a new hyperfixation that I picked up while I was off. While I was gone, I've picked up a new hyperfixation. Who would have guessed? So, new hyperfixation. While I was doing basically nothing, and just, like, recovering, I was like, I don't know what the frick I'm doing, you know what I mean? I was like, there's not really much that I was doing. I was drawing a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, which I don't know, my commands aren't working, so I usually do have a... I usually do have a command that will send over my Instagram, but I don't have it, so I'm just gonna send it myself. But yeah, if you follow my art Instagram, I was drawing a lot. I'm coming up with a bunch of freaking stuff. I made croc charm designs, which was kind of really fun. So that's cool. But all I was doing was kind of drawing and, like, watching movies and stuff like that. So, I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna watch, like, a bunch of movies. I was watching Futurama. I was like, I want to watch movies. So, I watched, Obsession again. And again. I watched it 3 times. Kind of like 3.5 times. There was a point where I watched half of it. But you may be thinking, like, I've talked about Obsession before. I think I talked about it in the last stream that I had, where I was like, yeah, this movie's so good. I'm like, this movie is my favorite movie of, like, 2026. Like, it's best movie of the year by far. And I really liked it, and I liked rewatching it. And yes, exactly, I was obsessed with Obsession. Haha. I am gonna make a video about it as well. That was in the works when I was feeling lucid again. I started writing a script for a review of the movie Obsession. Because truly it is a really good movie, and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the movie of 2026. And then I watched another movie. And I watched a different movie. And this movie, I was, like, gonna watch when it came out in theaters, but I didn't end up watching it, so I was like, oh, well, I'm off. You know, I wanted to watch it. It looked interesting. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this other movie. Now, I don't know if y'all have watched Project Hail Mary, but I've watched it 4 times now. 4 times? I've watched it 4 times. I've watched it 4 freaking times. I've watched it 4 times. I now own the book. I'm on page... I got the book Friday. I'm on page 123 of the book. I think it's Sunday. I got it on Friday. I got it 2 days ago. I'm reading the hell out of it. I have changed all of my wallpapers on my phone and my computer to also be Project Hail Mary. We may have a little bit of a problem. But yes, Project Hail Mary is now, I think, officially my movie of 2026. So far, there's other stuff that's coming out later in the year that maybe grabs my attention, but I don't think any of it is gonna grab my attention as much as this movie has. If you have not watched it yet, definitely watch it. You can rent it on YouTube. It was on sale on YouTube yesterday because I purchased it. I don't know if it's still on sale on YouTube. Unfortunately it's not on streaming. Oh, I just started playing the movie. That's not actually what I wanted to do. I can't see if it's on sale anymore. But you can rent it on YouTube. It was on sale yesterday, and I ended up getting it. But you can also watch it on other websites. You can sail the seven seas, so to speak, if you feel like it. It's a great movie. It's actually fantastic. I highly recommend it. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because I did add Ryland Grace, the main character of the movie, to my Tomodachi Island. And Lucy, it's funny you bring up Iron Lung because there's a ship going around of Ryland Grace from Project Hail Mary and Simon from Iron Lung, because the stories of the two, while not the same, is actually very similar. They both take place in space. They both are on a kind of mission of no return in space. They're both trying to do something for the greater good, but they just want to live their life. They both have to face extraterrestrial obstacles, I guess. There's a lot of similarities. It's not the same by any means, but there's a lot of similarities. So it's caused people to actually start shipping the two characters, which I think is really funny. Markiplier actually knows about the ship as well, which I also think is funny. If anybody watched Markiplier's video where he talks about Iron Lung being available on YouTube, he actually mentions the ship. Let me see if I can find it. I don't remember. I think it is this video. Let me try to see if I can find the part where he brings it up. This is actually really funny. Yeah, it's this video, but I just have to find the part. I'm gonna play it for you guys. I just have to find the part. I found the part. And it's also the reason I bring this up is because I did make Ryland Grace, but I also did make Simon from Iron Lung, and I'm trying to get them together because I love that ship so much. It's actually adorable. And I think it's funny that Mark also knows about it. He demands the screen. Oh my god, he's huge. Why is why this is a terrifying picture. He demands your attention, chat. All who do not look at Markiplier will be exploded. Why is he so big? Okay, I don't really want to play the video like this. Well, now he's off to the side, though. Oh my god, okay, I guess we're gonna have to have giant Markiplier. Let me move myself so I'm not taking up his space. Okay, well, there he is. I don't know how loud this is gonna be, so... But yes, anyways, the actor who plays Ryland Grace in Project Hail Mary is Ryan Gosling, by the way. So that's context. That's context here. But he mentions it in this video.
Iron Lung will be out there for everybody, and then this burden will be lifted off my shoulders. I'll finally be able to escape the blood ocean and curl up in Ryan Gosling's arms and just I'm safe. Finally, I'm safe. For many of you,
I just think it's funny that he acknowledged it. It's such it's such a crack ship, guys. Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, God, I'm so small. Let me go back. Let me demand your presence now. Now I am Markiplier and I am demanding your presence. Look at me. Anyways, no. I just think it's funny that, what is this song? This song is called Wallow Song by Mickey Darling, by the way, if you're wondering. Normally, I have, like, a little screen up that tells you what song is playing, but unfortunately, I don't have that. And I don't want to try to set it up live because I feel like I'm going to explode something. Anyways, so if you haven't watched Project Hail Mary, then you should watch it. If you haven't watched Iron Lung, then you should watch it. And then tell me that this ship is not great. And it's very, like, it's very crack shippy. Like, it's, if anybody was there for the days that people were shipping Jack Frost and Elsa, it's giving that. But it's actually, like, quite popular. Like, I've seen a lot of art of it. I've made art of it as well. I should also pull that up for you guys. Because, like, why not, right? Oh, why can't I look at it? Okay. Evidently, I can't look at the art. It's just taking me to my... Okay, well, can you see it? It's this one. It's this one. I think it turned out great. I think it's great. I think I drew Simon, like, okay. I'm not very good at drawing facial hair, I will say. Like, that's not... that's not something I'm good at drawing, but I think I did okay. They're so cute. Aw, so cute. Okay, anyways, mental illness aside, no, I'm joking. Project Hail Mary is a great movie, by the way. Highly, highly recommend. The book is fantastic so far. I haven't finished it yet, obviously, but it's great. And I think more people should see it. I made all of my friends watch it yesterday. I literally called all of my friends over to my house, sat them down, and was like, we're gonna watch this movie now. You literally don't have a choice. And they did, and they liked it, so I'm happy about that. But it was really funny. The horns on your model remind me of Gesture from the Freak Circus in a way. I don't even know who that is. Let me look it up. I've heard Freak Circus before, though. Oh, I kind of see it, because they have, like little horns on the side that are white. I get what you're saying. I get where you're coming from. Yeah, I see that. I see it. I see the resemblance. This person looks cool, by the way. I like the purple. Jester characters are, like, really cool. I always like their designs. Like, I don't even really watch, like, Digital Circus or anything like that, but I always thought Pomni's design was really cool. Bowsette, yeah. I drew Bowsette. I draw Bowsette a lot on my Instagram. I don't know why it's not letting me, like, actually look at the posts. I think it's because I'm not signed in. But, I mean, you could always just follow me on Instagram. And see my lovely art. That I've been drawing a lot. I've been drawing a lot of. I honestly dropped Digital Circus after episode 3. I haven't even watched it at all. Like, I know a lot of people said that it was good. I think, the finale just came out, because I have a friend who really likes it. Facade, I don't know if Facade is still in the chat, but I know Facade really likes Digital Circus. And the finale did come out recently. And a lot of people have been talking about it. I've been seeing it on social media. I was never really, like, big into Digital Circus. I watched, I think, episode 1. like when that came out, but I wasn't like huge into it. I kind of was like someone who saw it on the sidelines. Like, I would see clips of it online, I'd see like shorts of it, I'd see people making art of it and stuff like that. So I did get the gist of the story from things that I saw online, but I never like fully watched the show beginning to end. And it was like, it's not like it's bad. I don't think it's bad by any means. I think that the animation looks really cool. The character designs are really cool. And the concept is also really interesting. But it's not something I think I enjoy as much. And like, I'm again, that has nothing to do with like how the show is. I think the show is good, but it's just not really something that I'm that interested in, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does make sense, but I'm overcomplicating it for some reason. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say and I completely forgot. I completely forgot. I don't remember. It was something else I was gonna say and I... Oh yeah, I graduated on Friday. Like, properly. I finished school in April. Basically, because I got all my marks back and I handed in all my assignments and they were like, yeah, you passed. But I actually officially graduated on Friday, which was funny. I don't even know. Like, it was exciting. I'm happy that I did graduate, and I feel like I am proud of myself for graduating, you know what I mean? And I'm like, hell yeah, like, I have a college diploma. Like, you know, it's cool, and I like it. I don't know, though. I feel like I should be more excited about it, but there was a lot of shit that was going on in, like, the last couple of months of school and, like, the last semester of school, but I don't know, I feel like it was tainted. Graduation was tainted, chat. But it was alright. Like, I got my freaking little diploma. It's, like, in, like, a frame. It has my name on it. It says I completed school. So, like, yay! I'm qualified now. So I'm like, that's fun. And I'm excited about it. That being said, I'm actually working towards becoming a tattoo apprentice. Which I fear has nothing to do with animation in a way. But, this is how I'm justifying it in my mind. I have always had a little voice in my head telling me that I should get into tattooing. And I was too afraid to listen to it because I felt like my art was shit. But now, like, if school did one thing for me, and it did a lot of things for me, like, don't get me wrong, I love animation. It is definitely something that I still would like to pursue in my future. In some capacity, you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely a lot of different options for me to go to with animation and the skills that I've learned, because I did learn a lot. Did I learn everything I wanted to? No. Not even in the slightest. However, I did learn a lot of good things, so I'm happy about that. And one of the main things is that it made me more confident as an artist, and that makes me very happy. So that in itself has made me kind of realize that I actually do want to try to pursue tattooing, because I think that I'm a good artist. And I'm done with having imposter syndrome. I feel like I'm actually a good artist. Except sometimes when I draw something and I'm like, wow, have you ever drawn anything in your life? What's wrong with you? But that's been happening less, which is actually really good. Also, thank you everybody for all the congrats in the chat. I really appreciate it. Graduation was funny. It was just really funny. They had, because my program was animation, all of the people in my class went first to graduate, like, to go up onto the stage and everything like that. And we were also sitting in the front row, and everyone in my class is, like, low-key kind of just, like, not taking anything seriously, so we were all kind of just laughing and playing games on our phones. Like, in the front of the graduation hall also. But, like, it was fine. I don't think anyone cared. But I definitely don't think that they should have sat us in the front. But it's fine. It was nice seeing some of my classmates again that I haven't seen since, like, the last day of school and stuff like that. And yes, Facade also graduated. We were in the same class. I hope y'all are saying congratulations to Facade as well. We both survived this experience. Quote unquote experience. So that's fun. We did it together. But yeah, Facade brought their iPad, which was honestly a power move. It was a power move for sure. But yeah, no, it was good. Like I said, it was fun seeing people. I saw, like, my favorite teacher, and I haven't seen him since, like, first year. So I was like, oh my god, bless. He's such a real one. And he was, like, super chill. But I mean, it wasn't even, like, a crazy ceremony. It was just kind of like, yeah, people are graduating, that's for sure. I don't know. Maybe I'm playing this down. Listen, I played down my fucking, my eye is itchy. I played down my fucking E. coli infection. Of course I'm gonna play down my graduation as well. Yeah, the one teacher I'm talking about, the one day he randomly were like, oh, what are you gonna do, like, for the weekend, I think. It was like, what are your weekend plans? And he was like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke some weed. And I was like, you're so real for that, sir. And he would always bring his dog, like, into the meetings that we had online. I loved his dog. His dog was so cute. And then, yeah, he also hates Trump, which I'm like, yes, King, slay! Slay your enemies, though. That was like, hell yeah, sir. That's so based. And this is when my stream gets banned in the US. Because, you know, fuck freedom of speech, right? When you're being angry about the shitty president. Yo, he ain't my president. I don't know what to tell you guys. Any freaking US of A watchers in the stream, just RIP, I suppose. See how they're not saying anything? My stream just got banned in the States. Yep, not my president. Wait, why did the stream stop? Yeah, exactly. Yo, he shut down my stream, guys. We know, speak of the orange man. It's a bad omen. Yeah. He is a bad omen. That's fair. The sky just got really dark in the room that I'm in. I'm not even, like, joking. But it's also because it's, like, 9:30 here. But no, I'm considering it a bad omen. Chat, I'm so sleepy. I feel like I didn't even do anything today. I'm just, like, tired. Low-key, I was just, like, reading all day. That's all I've been doing. I've been such a bookworm since I've been off. I've been watching movies and reading books. That's all I've been doing. I started reading this, one book that I don't even remember how to say the name of because it's, like, a weird word. And I didn't say it out loud, and I'm too ashamed to say it out loud. It's this book. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I don't know how to say that. I don't even want to try. I actually think I'm gonna say it wrong. Anyways, I've been reading that book. It's fantastic, by the way. I think it just came out in print. When did this come out in print? I think it just came out in print. Yeah, it came out in print this year. It's a graphic novel about a half-demon and his bodyguard. And they go around performing exorcisms on demons. And it's really fun. It's really fun. I really like the art. I really like the characters' personalities. and it's just very fun so far. So I've been reading that, and I highly recommend it. It has a good vibe. Also, it's very gay. If you weren't sold already. Is that a keyboard smash? No, I don't know how to say this word. And I feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Busolil? I don't know how to say it. Damn good book, though, I will say. It's very fun. But I've been reading that. Obviously been reading Project Hail Mary. What was the other? I just got 2 other books for my birthday, which is Summer Suns, which is like a murder mystery book, which I'm very excited to read. And then another one that I'm forgetting the title of, which is a little unfortunate, but I've literally just been freaking reading books and watching movies and shows. I just finished watching the last episode of From season 4. I don't know if you guys watched that show. I'm not gonna spoil it, because From is genuinely a good show. However, the show decided to do this thing with the 4th season where, you know when shows make a season and it's literally just like build up to the next season and like nothing freaking happens and it's like the most annoying shit ever? That's kind of what they did, where they stretched out plots for the entire season and nothing happened at all. And like yeah, it was just a filler season. It was completely a filler season. But the thing is that this show is not an anime. We shouldn't have filler seasons. It should just be like actual plot. Oh my god, it was so ridiculous. And I was like waiting because it looked like it was building up to this last episode, and I'm like, okay, give us something good, and then it just didn't. And I was really pissed, actually. Like, very pissed. I don't know. And I just watched it today, and I was like, well, this sucks. Because I think the next season isn't going to come out until, like, next year, or maybe even the year after. And I'm like, I can't. I'm still pissed off about how Stranger Things ended. I can't deal with more mediocre-ass TV shows, man. I started watching House, like House MD, randomly, like last week. My boyfriend really likes House MD, so he was like, oh, we're gonna watch this. And I was like, this show is insane. Because it is. I don't know if you guys have watched House, but it's actually, like, crazy. Like, what? It's literally just medical malpractice, the show, bro. And, like, I don't know. I was having a lot of nitpicks with the first episode, because if you've ever watched House, go back and watch the first episode and pay attention to the lighting and the lighting setup and the color grading of that episode. It's bad. Like, it's not something I think that I would, like, nitpick normally, but in school, I took 2 classes on lighting, okay? So I know what a light setup is supposed to have. They had 1 light on the ceiling for the entire pilot episode, and it's so annoying. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a screenshot, actually. See if I can... Let me see if I can pull up a screenshot that has what I'm talking about. And everyone looks orange. I'm not really finding a good screenshot from this episode. Here, okay, this one of Wilson. Let's pull this up. This one of baby girl Wilson. Okay. So, I'm in the photo. Hold on, I'll go over here. Okay, so, my house is in this. Okay. So, if you look here at this photo of Wilson, this is from the pilot episode, okay? And this was too. Okay, this is probably actually a better example. So when you're doing lighting, this is my lighting class, okay? You ready? When you're doing lighting, you usually want to have like a 3-point lighting setup where you have a key light, a fill light, and a rim light. That's your lighting setup, okay? So your rim light is supposed to like illuminate kind of behind the person so you can kind of like see, like, so they can stand out, right? Your key light is like your main light source, and your fill light obviously fills the subject with light. Now, the problem with the pilot episode of House is that everything has like one light source. Like, we're not even like properly seeing anything in these. Like, it actually sucks. Like, is this from... I don't think that's from the pilot episode. But, like, if we look at even, like, this one, like, there's just a light going this way. There's no other light, and it's just this bright orange light that's just pointing at people in, like, this direction. And if we look in the actual... This is from the pilot episode, the top. Like, look at this lighting. We have one single light just pointing, like, directly at the person. And it's not even, like, a good light. Like, it's not a good light. This, too. And it's this orange light. And it's in the whole episode. Like, look at this. There is a window behind him. And the light's coming from, like... It would be, like, here. Like, from the front, almost. Like, look at this. Look at this lighting. There is a giant-ass window behind this person, and the light is not coming from it. It's coming from, like, a weird angle. This was driving me crazy the entire episode. Like, I don't know what happened, but they don't have... Like, the lighting was so bad, and everyone was orange. And I understand that I sound probably like a crazy person right now, but you have to listen to me when I tell you that I was bothered by this the entire episode. My boyfriend was, like, ready to turn it off because I kept complaining. I don't know. And it's weird because every other episode of the show isn't like this. The lighting is completely fine. Like, where's that picture of, Foreman that I was looking at before? I don't know what happened to it. There was a picture of Foreman I was looking at where it had, like... Well, here. This is from the pilot. Look at the lighting. Like, I get he's outside here, but you could see that there's clear light direction here. This is nothing. They had, like, one lamp, and they hung it from a string on the ceiling, and then just called it a day. Like, I don't... And even this, like, it's so dark in this room. There are... fluorescent lights on the ceiling. There are all these lights here. There's windows, and it's so dark. Like, okay, here, I found the one of Foreman. Look at the difference between these two pictures. This one, you can see the light is, like, right here. Only. There's clearly a light coming in this way. And then there's something in front of it that's creating this shadow. But you can obviously see down here that the lighting is way better. You can see his face. You can see the suit. The background is darker to bring him forward. This is a confused mess. Look at this shot. There's, like, the window is directly behind him. Why is the light coming from this way? Like, and why is it orange? It's not orange outside. It looks like they have, like, a filter on it that makes it look black and white, because these are trees and they're gray. I understand that I'm going a little crazy right now, but I hated the lighting in the pilot episode, and it was driving me crazy. And I hope if anybody goes and rewatches House at any point, and you watch the pilot episode, you'll see what I mean. It looks like they slapped a filter on everything, and they have, like, one single light. And that's it. And that concludes my lighting class today. I hope you enjoy. It makes me angry. I don't understand why they made those choices. But anyways. Other than that, I think the show's really funny, I suppose. My favorite episode of House is the one with the god of Pokemon in it. Is that true? Is that a thing? I know in the one episode I was watching, he was playing, whatchamacallit, Metroid on his Game Boy, which was awesome. I was like, that's fantastic. I love that. But if he plays Pokemon on his Game Boy, that's actually fire. He literally had like a Game Boy Advanced SP. It was awesome. Chat, I'm so eepy. Oh, also, I almost forgot to explain this. Fortnite had the Futurama skins come back in the shop, so that was good news I received. I needed, like, any good news this month. And I got that good news. So, it was wonderful. And I'm very happy that the Futurama skins were back in Fortnite. Because I honestly thought they were not coming back, and I was like, no, I need the Fortnite skins. But they brought them back, and I bought every piece of Futurama possible. Every single possible piece of Futurama merchandise, skin, glider, emote, whatever. I bought it all. And I am now the proud owner of all of it. So I'm very excited and happy. So that was great. It's even better than just having the game in it. The god of Pokemon is called out. That's awesome. I'll have to ask my boyfriend what episode that is. Because I want to know. Ugh, chat. I've missed this. I've truly missed this. I have a question, actually. Let me open up Steam. I want to play some new games. Okay? I want to play some new games with y'all that are in my, like, Steam library. Sorry, I just saw that there was a new Cassette Beast update. Anyways, no, I want to play some new games. Like on stream and stuff like that, but I don't know what to play. So I have my Steam library open, and I want to go over and suggest some games and see what games you guys would be interested in me playing on stream. And there's even some here that I played in the past that I'm like, yeah, I could see myself playing that again. And like bringing it back. So let me go through this. If I could stop freaking yawning. Holy crapazoid. Okay, so did you guys like when I played BioShock? Because I kind of stopped playing it. I don't know if you guys enjoyed my BioShock streams, but I could continue playing BioShock if you'd like. Cassette Beast is another one that I kind of stopped playing as well. That I could probably play more of. What else do I have here? Date Everything we kind of fell off of a little bit. But I could play Date Everything again. If we want to see more. I think Date Everything is such a fun game. And I probably should play more of it. Chicory, A Colorful Tale. I think me and my boyfriend are almost done playing that game. So I think we're going to try to finish it as soon as we can. But that's another one. Did you guys like House Flipper? Do you want me to continue that? I haven't played House Flipper in a while. I also have House Flipper 2 as well, so I could play it with co-op, which is kind of funny. Date Everything. Yeah, I do want to play Date Everything again. I think that would be fun. I got a new game that I haven't even played yet called Look Outside, which is like a really cool game. It's a RPG Maker game, but it's really well done, and it has like really cool art and music and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in me playing that, I would be down. It's like a horror, like a cosmic horror type of game, but it's like really cool. Uh, I just saw Lost in Vivo in here. I honestly don't think I'm gonna continue playing that game. It's been a long time since we played Lost in Vivo, but it genuinely scared the shit out of me. And it wasn't even like a fun, scary thing. Like, I genuinely didn't want to play it after a while, which is a little funny. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's... You can watch, like, other YouTubers play it if you want to see the end of that, because I honestly don't think I'll be finishing it, unfortunately. It was a good game, don't get me wrong, but it just genuinely did freak me out. It was hilarious, but I was, like, going to pee my pants is the problem. I'm like, that was the main issue with Lost in Vivo, was I was genuinely going to pee my pants. If you guys want to see how that game ends, I would suggest watching, what is it, Pastora? Is that his name? Oops, how about I actually open this? Yeah, Pastora. I think. No. Am I spelling his name wrong? I'm definitely spelling his name wrong. It's not Pastora. It's something like that, though. But I'm definitely spelling his name wrong. This is low-key embarrassing. I watch a lot of his videos, but I am definitely saying his name incorrectly. Pastora? Is it Pastora? It's Pastora. Yeah, I was wrong. I would suggest watching Pastora play it. Pastra. He's a good YouTuber. He has good videos. And his playthrough of Lost in Vivo is like 5 hours long, but he plays the whole game. So I would definitely suggest that. Because low-key, I don't think I'm going to go back to it because I'm too afraid. That's like, I really wanted to play Silent Hill F as well, but I'm low-key afraid of that too. I've played some of it, like off camera, like with my dad. I enjoy watching him play that game. And we play it together and I feel less scared. Doesn't he do analog horror too? Yes, he does. Pastora does do analog horror. He has a couple of things. His, like, FNAF retrospective videos are actually really good as well. I have Okami on Steam. We could play that. I forgot that I got Outlast. I've never played it. I've never played Outlast, but I have it. We should play Placid Plastic Duck Simulator, chat. That might be awesome. I don't even have it downloaded, but I have it on my Steam library. I think we should play that. I forgot that I have Risk of Rain. I think I got this gifted to me. Because I definitely don't think I bought this myself. I've never played Risk of Rain 2, but I have this game. I want to play Paparazzi. We might actually just play that randomly. Because it might be fun. You literally just go around an island and take pictures of dogs. I think that would be awesome. Man, I forgot I have Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, too. Wow. What a throwback, man. Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, I think, was one of the first games that I got on Steam. I do also have Stardew Valley. We could play that, too. And I also have Wobble Dogs, which I think my boyfriend gifted me this. And I have no freaking idea what this is. That's so funny. Stardew Valley might be fun. Because I've never, like, actually sat down and, like, properly played it. I think I played a little bit of it on my Switch, but I never, like, fully played it. So I think that might be fun to play. Waiting for Okami 2. I am Patiently waiting. Ugh. Okami 2. My beloved. I'm so sad there hasn't been any news about Okami 2. I'm like really sad about it actually. I really thought that there was gonna be Okami 2 news on the anniversary because Okami 2 Sorry, Okami's anniversary was what? A while ago? I don't remember the exact date, but it was like a while ago that it had its 10th anniversary, and I was like, okay, we're gonna get news about Okami 2, and then we never freaking did. And I was like, pardon me? Like, I'm just so sad. No, it was Okami's 20th anniversary. I was completely wrong. It was Okami's 20th anniversary. And we didn't hear anything about Okami 2. Yeah, because it was April 20th, 2026. Yep. And we didn't hear anything about Okami 2. I'm on the website. I'll share it with you guys. So, why is this screen like this? Hold on. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. Like, genuinely. There we go. Sure, whatever. So I'm obviously on the website right now. I'll move myself down a little bit. So there's no new information on here, but yeah, so it's Okami's 20th anniversary was back in April. And we got absolutely no news about Okami 2, and I'm really sad. The only thing that's on this website, so this is like the official Okami 20th anniversary website. And it's like you can get merch. And that was it. There was no other announcements. It was just merch. And that was it. It was just merch. Which is fine, and I think I bought all of this, but I'm pretty sure I bought one of everything. I really think I bought one of everything from here. Except the desk mat, because I already have a mouse pad. But I bought everything else. But, yeah. There was no other information on this website. Where was... I think I did one of these. The flowers. Was it the flowers? Oh my god, stop. Can I see mine? I don't know where mine is. Let's see if we can find mine. It was a long time ago, so it might not be here. I feel like it might be buried, because I definitely put it on here as soon as I possibly had access to it. But yeah, I like that they did this where everybody could kind of share, like, a lovely little flower message. And, like, share their love for the game and stuff like that. This is great. That's awesome. That's a good one. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find mine. But I did put one on here. It was like... But you can, like, do a message and then it puts it in the field, which is really cute. And I really like that. However, we did not get any Okami 2 announcements, and I was very sad. And they have it here, like, oh, the Okami sequel. And then this website has not been updated. And I'm literally crying. Because I desperately want this game to come out. We have, like, no information. We have no information at all. I'm so sad. It's literally been over 20 years now. Can we please get the sequel? I'm begging. I'm begging. I think that's why my body, like, really, like, fought through this whole frickin' hospital and health shenanigans, because it was like, no, you haven't seen the Okami sequel yet. And I was like, you're so right. I need to see it. It's keeping me going, chat. There's lots of things keeping me going, but I definitely think my body locked in and was like, no, we must see Okami 2 become real life. This was announced like a long time ago too, and I'm like, please give me just a crumb. Give me a crumb. A crumb of information. But no, we're not getting a crumb. We just have to kind of patiently wait, which, like, I respect it. I'm glad they're taking their time on this game, but my god. It makes me sad. I want Okami 2 now. I want it now, chat. Alas, I'll just have to, like, play the original Okami again for, like, the frickin' 20th time. I am happy that I have all the versions of the game now. That is very fun. And I'm excited about that. And I got them before they got, like, out of control with the pricing. Because I feel like, especially when Okami 2 comes out, a lot of people are going to up the prices of their copies of Okami. Which I don't think is right. Because Okami has always been, like, laughably affordable. So I don't know why they, like, I just feel like people will up the prices, especially of the original, like, the PS2 one. Will definitely go up in price when Okami 2 comes out, which is a little sad, because again, it's always been, like, super affordable to, like, buy and find and play. I also don't know what they're gonna do with Okami 2. Like, I guess it will be the price of, like, a full-fledged game instead of, like, Okami, I think right now, even on Steam, is probably still, like, pretty cheap. Yeah, Okami's like $12 on Steam right now. And even, like, at its height, like, it's on sale for $12 on Steam, but you can get it for $24. Like, regular price. So it's not even, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even, like, that expensive at normal price. Like, it's still laughably affordable for digital copies, but I'm assuming that, like, the physical copy price probably is going up. It's still like $34. Someone is selling it for $200 on eBay. That's actually, like, stupid, I'm not gonna lie. What? Why are we selling it for $200 on eBay? That's nuts. But that's what I mean, people will just do that sometimes. And it's like, bro, it's not, like, that deep, man. Like, what are we talking about? The Wii version? Someone's selling the Wii version for $63? That's actually crazy. What? Why are we selling the Wii version for $62? Other people are selling it for literally $12. Which is nuts. $62 is crazy. $85? What are we talking about? This is what I'm scared of. And I feel like when Okami 2 comes out, it's gonna be a situation like that. Also, I definitely think I'm gonna try to get Okami. Like, I don't know what system it's gonna come out for, because we don't know, like, any information. I'm assuming Switch 2 and, like, PS5. But I really don't know. But if it comes out for PS5 and Switch 2, I might try to get both versions. It just depends on how much it is. If it's like $80 I'll get both versions at some point, but I definitely won't be getting it like at launch on both versions. I'll probably try to get it on like my Switch too, and then try to get the PlayStation 1 another time. But I'd like to have multiple versions of it like I do for the original Okami. That would be nice. I also hope that they come out with another art book for it, because that would be so fun too. I love the original art book, it's so pretty. I hope it's not priced like GTA 6. Yeah, I hope not. That's just everything now. People just want to do anything to make money, to be honest. Nothing is available because scalpers and flippers are more common. Yep, you're right though. And it's sad. Especially because Okami is just like I said, readily available, very affordable. It's never been like a extremely expensive game. Even when it first came out, it was not like extremely expensive, like top of the line pricing. Even though I think it does deserve that type of price tag, to be honest, with the amount of content in it. Like, it's easily like 100 hours of content in that game without even doing side quests. Like, there's so much packed in that game. And I feel like that more than any other game should have a bigger price tag, but it's never been that expensive. And it's sad seeing people like selling it for way more than it should be going for. I think especially like used, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But like if you could get it for like literally $12 on Steam, we should not be selling the physical like Wii version for like $85. Like, are we joking? That's just stupid. I think I got the Wii version of it for like really cheap because I rented it, and then they kind of just were like, "Do you want this?" And I was like, "Sure." Like, it was one of those situations. GTA 6 pricing, I've seen, it looks stupid. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm not big into GTA at all. Like, I used to play some of the older games, but I was not like really big into it, especially when it started coming out on like PS3 and 4 and stuff. I have played the PS2 ones, but that's about it. And I played those when I was like younger. But I've never been like really big into GTA, so I don't have to worry about buying it because it's like freaking over $100, right? Yeah, it's like $130. Like, what are we talking about? That's insane. That's so crazy. I can't justify that. And you all know damn well that GTA 6 is not going to have as much, like, it's not going to have 100 hours of content. Like, it's going to have online, sure, where you can kind of pretend that it's going to have a lot of hours of content, but no, it's not going to have, like, 100 hours of, like, story content. It's going to have 100 hours of made-up content. I don't even know, guys. It's a miracle we're even freaking getting GTA 6 to begin with. But, like, that's a crazy price tag. It's actually nuts. Especially when you, like, consider, like, the game systems that these games are on are also so expensive. It's like, bro, no one's gonna have any money to buy the games for the system. Like, we need to stop. It's time to freaking stop. But this is also why I like playing indie games more, because indie game developers don't price their games for like $130 for no reason. You know what I mean? And they put more effort into it, I feel. Like, every time I play an indie game, you can see that there's genuine effort and genuine time put into it. Where some of these like AAA games that are like 100 and freaking whatever dollars, they seem like underdeveloped, like missing things, or like there's a lot of glitches and there's like no care put into it. But sometimes you play an indie game for like $5 and it changes your life. Like, what's up with that, first of all? Indie games are really the way to go. And I'll die on that hill. It's a joke game. Like, I don't know, I've never heard a serious thing from it. Nope, me neither. Or it has AI in it. Yeah. Like, that's the thing. Indie game developers will almost always never put AI in their games because they know, like, their freaking audience and they're not going to be stupid. Like, and they know that, like, they're going to price their games how they feel fit and they're going to put their heart and soul into it. And you're going to play it and your life is going to be changed. And it's going to be, like, $5 freaking dollars. Like, I don't know. I've never played an indie game that I didn't not like. Like, every single indie game I've played, I have liked. Even if it's not, like, a game for me, I feel like if it's not something I'm really big into, I still respect it and I still like what they're going for. I've never played an indie game that has, like, made me angry. Like, GTA 6 is probably not even going to be runnable for most systems. I fear they're putting too much little things in that that'll amp the processing. Oh yeah. Like I think they're going to try to put it on Switch too, and I don't even want to begin to believe what that is going to be like, man. Your Switch 2 is going to melt in your hands. Indie game that rocked for $5. Black Book. I've never heard of that. But I have to check it out, because again, I love indie games. Silksong had a great price. Yeah, like Silksong and Hollow Knight had fantastic prices, and those games are beautiful. Like, I am not big into dungeon crawler games, which those are very much dungeon crawler games. But I respect the shit out of Silksong and Hollow Knight. The art style is awesome. The gameplay for what it is for a dungeon crawler is, like, perfected. And the music is great. The character designs are great. And they're not asking you for, like, $130 so that you can go steal a car and shoot someone in the face. Like, I don't know. Like, it won't run on a Switch 2, man. What do they mean? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I know it's coming out for PS5. Because there's, like, some advertisement for it on PS5 right now. Like, when you open up your PS5, it's like, oh, GTA 6 pre-sale or whatever. I feel like it is coming out for the Switch 2. Like, I have a bad feeling. And it's not gonna run on Switch 2. Let me check. What systems will GTA 6 come out on? Okay, so PS5 and Xbox Series X. So maybe not Switch 2. But I feel like it might be coming to Switch 2, which I think is actually stupid. GTA 6 on Switch 2. So it's not currently confirmed to come out on Switch 2. But I don't know, man. They put security breach on the Switch, and that was, like, the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, like, it's not confirmed, but it's highly likely that it's going to, be on the Switch, too. Because Nintendo does have access to other GTA games on the Switch, so I would not be surprised. But it's gonna melt your Switch. Just to let everybody know, your Switch will be a puddle of plastic and metal and battery acid if you play GTA 6 on it, I'm sure. I can imagine it's not gonna run nicely. But I guess we'll see. Okay, chat. I'm gonna log off for the day. However, I am gonna try to stream this week again. Probably, I don't know what day. I'm gonna try to stream this week at some point. And we'll play Tomodachi Life. Maybe Tuesday. I might stream Tuesday night. I'm spinning in my chair. My V2 model almost lost tracking because I'm spinning too much. I don't know why I'm spinning my chair. I'm losing my mind. But yes, I'm going to stream maybe Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I think Tuesday night would be good. We're supposed to get a lot of storms on, like, Thursday and Friday, so I don't know how the hell that's gonna be. But, we'll see. Hopefully my power doesn't go out. But I think we'll just start with me streaming on Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, let's start with me streaming on Tuesday. We'll stream Tomodachi Life. It will probably be later in the day because the weather's supposed to be nice and I want to be in my pool. So, when the sun is out, I will not be streaming, unfortunately. So we'll try streaming Tuesday night and we'll play Tomodachi Life. And then as the week progresses, perhaps we'll play something else on, like, Thursday. But I do want to have more streams because I miss you guys so much. So stay tuned. Maybe we'll play Date Everything on Thursday. That might be fun. Alright. But I am going to skedaddle. If you see me playing Fortnite on Discord, no you do not. But yes, goodbye everybody. Thank you for listening to my freaking odyssey of a story. And I will see you guys on Tuesday. Alright, bye! See ya, see ya, see ya. Bye, 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 bye. See ya, see ya, see ya. Bye, 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 bye.